Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here with another scrapbook process video, and today I am playing along with a really fun hop called Oh Baby, and there is a group of YouTubers and Instagram collaborators that got together and put together some baby themed projects, so there will be lots of inspiration out there today, and I will have everyone playing along both on Instagram and YouTube in the link down below in the description box, so you can find all their links. And it was Kristen Carlson, I believe I'm saying that correctly, who had come up with this idea, so a big shout out to her. It was a really fun idea to pull out some baby pictures to scrapbook my layout today. And so while I've been talking, I am working with I want to say this is I think it was called Little Dude collection from Simple Stories. Now it's a couple of years old, I believe, but I pulled this collection out. I have a ton of it left, and I actually think I bought it twice, so I probably have even more of it in my stash somewhere. But that is the collection I decided to primarily use today. I have a few other bits and pieces from my stash, but that is the main pattern papers and things that you'll see today. I am pulling from that. And there you see I have cut a strip of the rainbow paper that I'm going to add to that white cardstock, as well as now I'm matting my photo with some of the other pattern papers in that collection. I have a teal and white stripe. I think it's like a cross paper and then sort of a checkered black and white. And so I have layered those all up behind my photo. And now you're going to see I'm going to start to build my page out. That banner piece that you see along the top, I believe that is, it's also from the collection. It was the backside of that blue and white diagonal striped pattern paper. I took a piece of that and I fussy cut that banner so that I could put that across the top of my layout. And so here I am just going to finish putting those layers behind the photo, and basically how you see it here is the overall design. I'm going to have that stripe down the side, that banner across the top, and then my photo is going to go down there in the bottom right. Now, to add a little something to the background, I didn't want to really do mixed media per se on this layout, but I wanted to add some sort of interest. I pulled out a very old stamp from Scraptastic, a very old kit club that does not exist anymore. And it had a whole bunch of stamps that you could use to sort of create some backgrounds. And this one here is just sort of a cross, it's not a cross, it's more like an X pattern. And I just wanted to sort of do some messy stamping in the background of especially right where my photo was going to go. So that is what you saw me doing there. I took out some chipped sapphire distress ink and just did a little bit of stamping there. And then now I am going to work on this background white cardstock because I can't leave it completely plain with just that one stripe of pattern paper. I decided to pull out some of these banner stickers from a few different sticker sheets. One is from that Simple Stories collection, and then another one is an old basic gray, I believe, sticker sheet, and I don't even know what collection it was. It's one that's been in my stash for forever because obviously basic gray is no longer in business. But I did pull this little border strip for this page, and it has a cute little scallop on it, and the colors worked perfectly with the colors in the papers and everything else that I was using, so it worked out perfectly. So I'm gonna struggle with this a little bit because of course they all want to stick to each other, and getting it straight is like near impossible. And so once I have that, I also found on that same sticker sheet a little black scallop as well, and that worked out perfectly to sort of have the scallop that starts this whole line of pattern strips of paper, and then the scallop at the finishing end. So there was also another sticker that looked like Rick Rack, and I stuck that on as well. So I really like how that sort of finishes up that sort of right side where my photo is going to go gives it a bit of a, not a shelf, but just somewhere for it to rest by all those patterns. And now I am just going to take the sticker sheet and some of the other bits and pieces that I pulled, and I'm going to start to build out the rest of this page. So I know my banner that I cut is going to go sort of not diagonally, but definitely I want it to fall off of the page on both the left side and then the top there. It's going to kind of go up and meet all those border stickers that I put on the side. And then I now have the sticker sheets, and I'm just going to play with all these different stickers. I'm going to just layer up some of these arrows, and they're going to point down to my photo. And I am really just looking to pick different embellishments that work with the colors that are in that stripe. Luckily, there are plenty of colors to choose from, so I can kind of just go through the sticker sheets and pick all the sort of different embellishing pieces that match that stripe. And that's what you see me doing here. I'm just layering up some of these arrows, so I have like sort of a, not a frame, but a label, and then some of these arrows. And I thought that lighter blue one was a bit off in size, and so that one goes back on the sheet. And then once I sort of have a good start of that, I do go ahead and layer, or glue down, I should say, both my banner here and my white cardstock to my black cardstock, which will frame my layout. And so here I am pulling that black cardstock in so that I can make sure that I like the placement of everything. And off camera, I glued that all down, and I did end up cutting a second banner there to go at the top because I felt like it was missing something at the top. Now here is a cut file, and I had actually been playing with this cut file, and it had been sort of sitting in my stash, and I had backed it, and it worked out perfectly that the colors that I had used were perfect for this layout. And so I decided to grab that. So you didn't see me do that on camera, but basically it is just, I trace around the cut file, cut out all the patterns, and glue them to the back of that cut file. So that little fox makes it on to my page there to the left of my photo. And I think he is absolutely adorable beside that adorable picture of my son. So here you see, once I have my little fox down, I am working on my title, and I have some tile stickers that I found for free online, and I spelled out the word adorable, and they're in sort of that teal blue color. And then I have two sets of stickers here. One is for the title Little, which is from a thicker set, and then that dude is from the Little Dude sticker sheet. So I like to combine my fonts, and so that's what I decided to do here. And then now I'm just going to build up some of the embellishments into the clusters for around, sort of make that visual triangle that I often like to have on my layouts. I'm just going to go through all of my stickers and bits and pieces that I have for this collection, and I am going to just build up each one of these clusters. So one of the pattern papers had sort of those word bubbles, and so I cut a few of those apart. I think one says cutie pie and then adorable you, so I cut those, and those go up in my banner. And then I have some little lizard stickers that I put in two of the clusters because obviously I have a fox, so I have some animals, so I just wanted to carry that into each cluster. I have some wood veneer, again, that just adds some texture. One is an arrow and two are sort of the star asterisk shapes. Once I have that, I also put down some stars that just came from the sticker sheet and from the ephemera pack for that Little Dude collection, and I just kind of sprinkled those almost like I would in enamel dot. I put a couple in each cluster, and then to finish everything off, I basically just added some black and blue enamel dots in each of the clusters that I had for this page. And I'm going to fuss with the title and straighten it up just a little bit, But apart from that, that is pretty much how this layout comes together. And so there will be still photos in just a sec. And don't forget to check below for the link of everyone else who is playing along with this Oh Baby Hop. And with that, guys, here are the still photos, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.